I'll sail the ocean.
Uh-oh. What happened? Maybe I put the wrong one. Anyway, that was a little bit of Cody Johnson from last night. We'll get more of that coming up here this morning as it's Tim, Ben, and Brooke on a Friday, coming to you live on the stream. And we always kick it off on Friday with Ben and the Weekend Review. Are you ready, big fella?
Let's go. This is my song. It's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of show summarized for you. This week, Elon Musk bought Twitter. He says he's trying to save free speech. If I had that much money, I'd be chilling on a beach. Of course, he also runs Tesla and launches rockets with SpaceX, which makes you kind of wonder, is Bojangles chicken next?
Bow time.
Or maybe he'll buy TikTok and say it's just for fun while dancing in the bathroom shirtless to Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. Hey, check out Elon's man boobs, Ronnie. And this is my song. It's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of show summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. I dropped off Brooke last Saturday from the Pat Tillman race, and she invited me in to check out the level 5 lights that she now has on her place. As I was walking through her house at a fairly early hour, much to our surprise, Brian's friend's wife walked out of the shower. Then Andrew called up with his own caught naked story that made us giggle. Yeah, my mother-in-law saw my big junk. Drop. Since this is a family show, Andrew, could you please not talk about your pickle? This is my song. It's called The Weekend Review. Weeks worth of show summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Brooke had another story that's just too good to be fake. When she went into PetSmart, there was a fight over a large snake. A lady was returning her pet python and was a total grouch. She said, I'm tired of these mother blanket snakes in my mother blanket house. Should PetSmart sell these exotic animals? I don't know, I'm just asking. These kind of animals can kill unwanted husbands. Just go ask Carol Baskin. And this is the song, it's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of show summarized for you.
Boom.
Kabam.
Nicely done. Ben Kenobi.
Haha. Hit the hair.
Okay, let me put it back in one.
Coffee time.
Good morning, Danette. Hello, Richard. Alejandro. Good morning and welcome. Simbo. Alice. Maybe the best weekend review ever. Forever. Hello, Jennifer. There's Christina. It's been a while. Jamie, good morning. And a happy Friday to you. Hello, Georgianne. All right. You know what it's time for. Let's go ahead and put a little edit on that thing. Bloop. Oh. There we go. Coming to you live and the weekend review. Well, let's see.
Family show Since this is a family show, Andrew, could you
Hey, Ben, are you there? Are you back? He's not back. Okay.
Much to our surprise, Brian's friend's wife walked out of the shower. Whoopsie. Then Andrew called up with his own caught naked story that made us giggle.
I answered my own question. Let's see.
Made us giggle.
I have old money going on. I heard my mother-in-law talking. They definitely put the fathers to shame.
I think I want a little bit of the reaction from us in studio that morning.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
Fathers to shame. And I'm like, oh, God. God.
Oh my gosh.
And let's see. No. No. No.
I wanted Brittany in Mesa playing with Brooke.
We'll return to this in just a moment. Okay. Brittany in Mesa playing with Brooke, line one.
And then Deanna also in Mesa playing with them.
Is it D like Delta?
E like Delta.
Deanna? Deanna. And she is on 3. Oh, wait. Brittany's with Brooke?
Copy.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. People.
It's now time for Tim, Ben, and Brooks' Pyramid of Winning!
All right, not this Sunday, but next Sunday is Mother's Day. That's important because if you want something nice for mom, why don't you go to the Diamondbacks game? You're going to have a special salute to moms out there, and you could win this really cool clear cross-body bag. Okay, check it out on dbacks.com. You'll want it. I know you will. Look, we're going to start, Brooke, with you and Brittany, who is in Mesa, because I got to say, Ben has kind of not just owned you, he has pwned you this week.
Pwned me. Oh
Yeah.
no, can't have that. Come on, Brittany.
Do you know what that means? Pwned?
No.
Well, it was a typo in a video game thing. It means he really has been eating your cake this week.
It doesn't
So-
happen a lot.
I don't
but when
like that phrase.
When
So
it does,
let's
I'm glad we
move
celebrate it.
Okay.
on. Brittany?
Let's see. Let me make sure I got the right line. Hello, Brittany. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Hello?
Brittany?
Brittany.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
There you are. Here is your deal. You are going to have 30 seconds to name as many modes of transportation. Modes of transportation, 30 seconds. Good luck. Go.
All right, you drive to work in this.
Car,
Yeah, kids go to school in this.
bus,
Yep, this is what you call from the airport to get a ride.
taxi, Uber,
Yes. This is what Southwest. You fly
airplane,
on. Yep, this is what you take choo choo on tracks.
train,
Yep, this is what you Lance Armstrong was
bike,
Yep. This is what floats. Take a cruise.
Boat.
Yep. This is what.
Oh,
good
whoa.
job.
Whoa.
Woo!
That
How
was
many?
7.
Oh.
7 modes of transportation. All right,
Okay.
Ben, it looks like your work is cut out for you. You're playing with Deanna from Mesa.
Good morning, Deanna.
Good morning.
Can we get 8? I think we can get 8. No, I know we can get 8.
We better get 8.
We got to get 8.
Okay, here you go.
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock to get 8 car parts. These are parts of a car. Ready? Go.
A motor is also called a...
Engine.
Yes, okay. You listen to KNIX on one of these.
Radio.
Yes, you roll down these.
Window.
Yes, they're round and rubber. You inflate them.
Tire.
Yes, you sit in this.
Seat.
Yep, okay. When you want to go left or right, you turn this on.
Signal.
Yes, okay. The front and back have this. If you get hit, you're going to get hit on the back.
Bumper.
Yes, okay. You raise this up to look at the engine.
Oh,
tie!
not quite, right?
That's a tie?
Is it a tie? It's a tie.
That's
Oh
a
my!
tie.
It's a tie. All right, don't worry. We'll have the pyramid tiebreaker here in just a moment, and then ready yourselves. Clear your schedule. Ben will sing the week in review coming up in just a couple songs.
Well, look who it is. Last call.
Okay.
Remember when Ben was complaining that his were harder than mine?
Yeah.
I think that was
What?
an equal category.
They're always equal, is my
All right.
point. You're always like, it's harder. I had to say the word orange.
Well, I'm all right. Yes.
They are.
I had to make somebody guess apple.
Okay. Let's see. What could we? Okay. All right. And let me see. Okay, Brittany, you're still there, right?
Yep, I'm here.
All right. And Deanna, you with us?
Yes.
Okay, we got Brittany and Deanna on the line. You're both from Mesa. Here's a question about Mesa. Who was in concert last night at the Mesa Amphitheater?
I have no idea.
It's okay. Let me ask you this. Let me ask a different question. By the way, if you know the answer, I forgot to tell you this. Shout out your name, then we'll call on you. If you get it right, you win. Here it is. Name the NBA team that beat the New Orleans Pelicans last night.
Deanna.
Deanna?
The Suns.
The Suns win! The Phoenix Suns win!
Suns in 6.
Wow.
That's right. The Suns win, and you got Diamondback tickets for Mother's Day. All right. Yes.
I have no idea. Deanna.
Deanna? Just edge her out. All right. I've got both of our contestants on the line, both Brittany and Deanna. Now, to break the tie, we're going to ask a question. If you know the answer, shout out your name. We'll call on you. If you get it right, you win. So, last night in New Orleans, an NBA team defeated the New Orleans Pelicans in a playoff basketball game. What team was that?
Deanna.
They're thinking. Just remember, shout out your name. All right?
Deanna.
Deanna?
The Suns.
The Suns win! The Phoenix Suns win!
Suns in 6.
Wow.
That's right. The Suns win, and you got Diamondback tickets for Mother's Day. Awesome. Thank you both for playing, and get ready, because now, in 2 songs, Ben is going to sing The Week in Review. Yeah. That was a challenging couple of breaks there. Now we're back in live. Okay. Everything. Okay, good.
Just spilled water all over myself.
All right.
Oh, Brooke.
Oh, honey, no. So, Ben, I
Yeah?
thought the whole time that your "Well, I'm just sorry" was based on your mom.
It is.
But there's a guy backstage last night that was asking me, "Oh, how's Ben?" And he goes, "Well, I'm just sorry." I'm like, "How'd you know that?" He goes, "Oh, because that was based on this woman named Debbie."
Debbie.
He told me, Debbie Gaby, he told me that that's where, because he said,
Oh,
"I'm just sorry." He said, "That's where that came from." I was like, "I thought that was based on his mom."
no. He's, I know that's Chris Loss.
Hmm.
I used to do a Debbie Gaby impression. And you got the two mixed up.
Who
Oh.
did Debbie Gibby sound like? She was a mattress queen.
Sleep America. I don't know.
Sleep America.
That's my mom's favorite voice that Ben does.
Bailey Simmons, sort of sleeper at Sleep America.
Not that one, but
I'm Debbie Gaby.
My mom.
my mom cracks up every time. "Well, I'm just sorry. I try so hard."
Now it's morphed into the Counselor Ben voice.
My mom
but
loves Counselor Ben.
It's really, from my mom.
I gotta hear this.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Good morning. Here we go. Ooh. All right. There we go. We got that. Back to the week. We're going to just replace that.
Go.
I have old money going on. I heard my mother-in-law talking. They definitely put the fathers to shame.
Oh my
Since this is
gosh.
a family show and oh.
I have old money going on. I heard my mother-in-law talking. They definitely put the fathers to shame.
Oh my gosh.
Since this is a family show, Andrew, could you please not talk about your pickle? This is the song. While dancing in the bathroom shirtless to Neon Moon by Brooks. TikTok and say it's just for fun. While dancing in the bathroom to say free speech. If I had that much money, I'd rise for you.
All right, I think that's it.
All right. Should PetSmart.
There we go. Gonna mono that thing and gonna RFA it. Now I'll get back here. Yep. As an M to the P to the 3. All right. All right. Oh, that's interesting. I got all 8 seconds of Springsteen. How do you like that?
I don't know. Springs.
No, it's supposed to be. Hold on. Barrel Boy, go in and change it because they cut it in half. Well, when I open it in a voice track, they've cut it in half. You're going to backsell this. Huh? I say we play it here.
Okay.
Because I've said it's coming up in 2 songs for the last 3 songs.
Yes. Cody Johnson last night at Mesa Amphitheater. Incredible. 1025 KNX. You can see pictures and video at KNX Country. And on my Instagram, you can see his opener, LV Shane, peeking under the barrel
Ooh.
at KNX Brooke. And barrel getting wanded.
Oh.
Security was very concerned.
They're not quite sure what to do. The Barrel Boy situation through the security is
No.
but what a perfect night for a show, and what a great place to see him. So we got some stories coming up from him. Like he told me, well, he might have something in common with Eric Church, which we'll tell you about at about 7:42. All right. Now it's time for Ben to take everything that happened in the week and put it into one quick song. Here he is singing the week in review. Hit it, Ben.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Well, this is my song. It's called A Weekend Review. A week's worth of show summarized for you. This week, Elon Musk bought Twitter. He says he's trying to save free speech. If I had that much money, I'd be chilling on a beach. Of course, he also runs Tesla and launches rockets with SpaceX, which makes you kind of wonder, is Bojangles chicken next?
Bow time.
Or maybe he'll buy TikTok and say it's just for fun while dancing in the bathroom shirtless to Neon Moon by Brooks and Dunn. Hey, check out Elon's man bibs, Ronnie. And this is my song. It's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. I dropped off Brooke last Saturday from the Pat Tillman race, and she invited me in to check out the level 5 lights that she now has on her place. As I was walking through her house at a fairly early hour, much to our surprise, Brian's friend's wife walked out of the shower. Then Andrew called up with his own caught naked story that made us giggle.
I have old money going on. I heard my mother-in-law talking. They've definitely put the fathers to shame.
Oh, my God.
Since this is a family show, Andrew, could you please not talk about your pickle? This is my song. It's called The Weekend Review. Week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Brooke had another story that's just too good to be fake. When she went into PetSmart, there was a fight over a large snake. A lady was returning her pet python and was a total grouch. She said, I'm tired of these mother blanket snakes in my mother blanket house. Should PetSmart sell these exotic animals? I don't know, I'm just asking. These kind of animals can kill unwanted husbands. Just go ask Carol Baskin. This is the song, it's called The Weekend Review. A week's worth of shows summarized for you.
That's it. That's the best one ever right there.
Ever.
Ever. Was Cody Johnson really sick last weekend? Maybe not.
To this day, when I hear that.
He's a little guy.
Bull rider, yeah.
Cody. Little.
Now, somebody was telling me there's another PBR bull rider named Cody Johnson. That's not that Cody Johnson. I have no idea. It's tough to know your Johnsons.
No, it's Jamie Johnson. Cody Johnson.
Savannah Chrisley is speaking at the Women's Expo. Lonnie Love, Garcelle Bouvet, and Caroline Ray.
Do you know who Lonnie Love is?
Mm-mm.
We had her on the show. Before my old show. She's hilarious.
Okay.
She's funny.
Comic.
Yeah.
I kind of have an image of who she is.
Is Savannah Chris Crisley his wife or his daughter? I just don't know.
Yes.
Crisley.
That's what I did growing up here. Pool hop. We did not have a pool or air conditioning. What in the actual hell?
I don't know how you survived.
No air conditioning?
Okay. Georgianne, if you're not listening on the stream, I know you said your address is in Youngstown, Ohio, but when I type it in, hold on.
Hello, Ina.
It says Austintown, Ohio. I don't know.
Oh, no.
Did you see the note from Jill for you, Barrow? Good morning, Austin. Austintown. He lives in Austintown. What video from 2015?
Thanks, Jill.
Johnny was the only one on YouTube, so he's now with us on Facebook. And that says she's the daughter. Okay.
Take the photo down.
There. Is that better? We were hiding. So I used to put this one up when Ben sang the weekend review. Oh, look, it's hiding you. But the current administration didn't like that photo.
She did not.
So I acquiesced.
She made a good point. She said, "How would you like it if I was in my underwear?"
I don't have a problem with that. Does anybody?
Yeah, I don't have a problem. I said, okay, I get your point.
Let's see what else we got here from a little bit of Code Joe.
I wish I would have recorded Ben backstage.
Yeah.
In Elvie's face. He was like, took off his sunglasses and was like, what's going on? Like, what the hell? Did you see him, Ben?
Yeah, that was funny.
And then he started like treating Ben like a party trick. He's like, wait, do this, do that, do that. He was like calling out.
He's like, I try to do impressions. I just sound like a redneck leprechaun.
Kind of sounded like the Tiger King.
Oh, yeah, yeah. when they made Austin honorary barrel boy for the day. It was pretty cool. Pretty sweet.
Ain't that cute, Chopper?
You still have that barrel, baby Bo's going to grow into it. I'm going to back sell this, and then Brooke, you're going to tease that in 2 songs we're talking about whatever we're talking about.
I'm going to back sell.
I'm going to back sell.
Oh,
You're going to do the tease. You just made a Bo baby face. Carly Pearson, Ashley McBride, Never Wanted to Be That Girl. We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke on this Friday morning.
and coming up in 2 songs, Cody Johnson told Tim something backstage that makes us think he might have pulled an Eric Church.
Mhm.
We're not sure.
Nice. I'm compelled. And it's not a story.
But I didn't
And we're not talking about it.
I didn't say it was a tease. That's the
Oh,
only
yeah.
thing.
Good point. Dang it. It's just so funny. It's really fun. It's fun to be back out with people again, in the real world. This young lady, though, was just so excited to get a picture of it.
So literally, you guys are like the channel I listen to. I love it so much. KNIX, baby!
I hope everybody on the stream, everybody watching, everybody listening, there's somebody in your life who appreciates you that much today.
Oh. And now Austin's he's like a man now.
Let's see. Is this the one I want? Okay. Yeah, so what's the venue? What's the capacity at Mesa Amphitheater? Is it 10 maybe? Not
No,
even.
way
8?
less.
8? 5?
I thought it was 4.
That's pretty small.
It's like if you built auction 5,000. So it's about the size of Arizona Federal Theater. And it's like if you built Auction Pavilion in your backyard.
Yeah.
I like that venue so much better than
Yeah.
Auction Pavilion.
It's beautiful.
Got like really nice grass.
And there's actually now kind of a cool downtown district there with lots of restaurants and bars and stuff within walking distance. So,
I used to live 3 miles from there.
yeah.
I miss that. I don't miss my small townhouse, but I miss that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I lived 1 mile from Mesa Riverview.
Which is his own entertainment district. Thank you, Kathy. That's very nice of you.
Thank you, Kathy.
Benjo?
Yes, sir.
You are going to backsell this.
All right.
You want to talk about Elvie Shane first?
Yes.
Okay.
Sings that song, My Boy.
My Boy. Yeah, great song. Yeah, where we were taking pictures with people when we first got there Barrel Boy was a step or two away from tragedy. That is a very steep, albeit grassy hill.
Didn't you spend your honeymoon at that hotel right across from it?
That's honeymoon night, the night we got married. We spent the night it was a Radisson then, but yeah. Yes, we did. And we lived, let's see, probably less than 3 miles away at Stapley and Baseline. We bought this house. There's nothing there. There's the Queen of Heaven Cemetery and cotton fields. And we bought this house and we lived in it for 7 years. And as we're moving out, now there's like a 30-screen AMC theater. There's a huge grocery store, a big, like a home. There was everything. Everything. We waited for everything to happen and it never did till we moved out. Oh, I don't need to pause. So. I'm going to start with a little Kojo audio. And I'll say, you guys got there a little bit before us. Before me.
Josephus.
Kara, thank you. Be careful. Watch out for the gators. Yeah, I saw that. We have to look at, they're doing the $25 ticket for a bunch of shows for every show. Get those details. Okay. Ben Baxell. Little Cody audio. You're going to talk about Alvy, Shane, and I'll be over here trying to remember what to say.
Luke Bryan, Country Girls, Shake It For Me, and of course the Squirrels too.
Mm-hmm.
We're Tim, Ben, and Brooke.
That's right. Cody last night. I mean, it was like Howard was there for him, and he was there for the crowd. We kind of pumped each other up. Great show. Cody Johnson and Lacey Amsterdam last night.
Yeah, I feel like I got there a little bit before you did. So we went backstage to the opener, LB Shane. He sings My Boy, played on KNIX. And LB sees Ben and goes, dude, you look familiar. Have I met you before? And Ben's like, no. And I said, oh, well, Ben's famous.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, Ben, do your thing. And he goes into his Obama voice, followed by his Trump voice. LB took off his sunglasses and goes, what the hell is going on?
It was a surprise. I know. I love that song, My Boy. Yeah, but I don't have a boy. I have girls.
Right.
I got boys. Okay. All right. Be quiet for a while.
It is the weirdest thing when he switches between.
And I honestly, it's cool to watch Ben do it, but I wish I was recording his face because he looked so confused. He looked like amazed. And it was just, then he starts treating Ben like a jukebox. Oh, wait, do this, do that, do this voice. It was like on demand. It was a really funny moment.
He was very sweet. And he goes,
I love to do impressions myself, but I just sound like a redneck leprechaun every time I do one.
Redneck leprechaun. There's a need for
sound
that
like
at some point. Cody put on a great show. And, I guess we're lucky that he was able to sing because he said his allergies are so bad. That's what caused him last week to cancel shows last weekend. That's what we'd heard. He canceled shows because he couldn't sing. He wasn't sick. He just said he had no voice. He would open his mouth to sing or talk, and there was nothing. So he canceled shows last weekend. And then he said somebody saw him at a team roping event because he's a cowboy and he rodeos, right?
Yeah.
And they said, hey, what are you doing here, man? I thought you were sick. He goes, no, I'm just not supposed to talk. So was he sick or was he Eric Churchin at all?
Well, see, this is my whole point. I personally know artists do this all the time. They say they're sick.
Yeah.
And they're not. Now, maybe he really lost his voice. I don't know. But that was my whole point. I'm just happy Eric Church was honest. He totally could have said, oh, one of my team got COVID. And guess what? People do that.
Folks, I can't play tonight. I've got a bad case of the gout. And,
the gout is serious.
I know. Listen, he didn't need his voice last night. Listen to the crowd singing with him. This is last night at the Cody Johnson show. This was so cool. Hold on. That's what I just played. Here, let me get you this one.
There ain't nothing wrong. You've been here all night long.
Just catching up for you. When you've got nothing on, there ain't nothing wrong. Loving you all night. Yeah, baby.
Very white.
At our iHeart Country Festival in Austin, Texas. That was Cody Johnson. All right, we got to talk a little bit more about this story about getting served with papers while you're on stage. It happened to a pretty big star from another pretty big star. Was it right? Was it wrong? We'll discuss coming up at 7:50.
KNIX Rec Check.
Thank you.
When you got nothing on, there ain't nothing wrong. You've been here all night long. All I want to do. I've seen a mountain, I've seen the
Oh, that's the one I just played. All right. Yeah. No, play that one. Thank you. Well, whatever. Like I say, oh, crap. I was supposed to say a bunch of people we met.
This is so funny that on this Instagram account, they're asking kids, if, like kindergarten through, I don't know, third grade, if they have a crush on anybody and why. And the answers are funny, why they like someone. And this one kid goes, I'm not into that stuff anymore. I said, what stuff? Like marrying and dating. And he says, I just want to focus on myself.
In kindergarten?
I just want to focus on myself, man.
That's hilarious.
Obviously, he heard that from.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because Penny's at an age now where her vocabulary, she started to say words and phrases that are really beyond her understanding, but she's heard them. So I think she's like, Pop, I was trying to sleep last night. I was so stressed out. I'm like, were you? Were you, Penny?
That's like the girl next door, 5 years old, Halloween. I was like, I like your costume. And it was leggings and like a tight superhero or something. She said, it's very problematic. I said, why is that? It's very hot. It's just a problematic costume.
Problematic. So problematic.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. Tim, you gonna eat it or are you gonna save it for Monday? You think? Gracias.
Here's your starch.
Oh boy.
I know you like your sauces. That's all your sauces.
Tim said he needed a starch.
You got a starch in
You
the
got a chance, take it. Take it away, got a chance.
Yes.
don't know what's going on.
Why do you want a dog? Because they bark. Duh. Hilarious.
So literally, you guys are like the channel I listen to. I love it so much. Man,
Yes, Johnny. Very excited, just like you. Mm-mm. What was the line from the beginning of the Full Monty? We may not be right, we may not be pretty, but we're here, and tonight you get the full, for one night only, you get the Full Monty.
I never saw the movie. The concept seems pretty funny.
Yeah.
But what was the movie about? I mean, a bunch of
A
people that shouldn't
town-
be stripping.
Yeah, a town that's like going to lose whatever, economically depressed. And so the guys, I think maybe they all got fired. They decided to put on a strip show. And they do it without anything on front.
That's funny.
May not be young, we may not be pretty, we may not be right good, but we're here, we're live, and for one night only, we're going for the Full Monty.
And the girls go crazy.
Anti-wrinkle cream they may have. Anti-fat bastard cream they do not.
You know, I always thought, and it was
Mean
true,
that
it's like, you know, they say it's like women don't want to see a dude naked. I get that, I guess, obviously. But when we went to that Chippendale show that I lost the bet and had to go to, that was not the case. It's like there's a large segment of that female population that's just all in. There's a grandmom on stage getting the full money.
Yeah.
We may not be pretty, we may not be right good.
We
may not be pretty, we may not be right good.
They cut that. Trying to pull that up for you. Okay. So I'm going to back out and do a quick shout out to some listeners I forgot to mention. You're going to kind of recap the
problem is they listen between 6:30 and 7.
Who?
Talking about the two girls?
Yeah, I don't care about them.
Oh, I thought that's who you were.
Yeah, I mean, they're one of them I'm going to do a shout out to. But
Okay.
I had a couple more.
Okay. I forgot. I was supposed to give him a shout out between 6:30 and 7. Dang it.
Aha.
Anyway, you'll handle the Olivia Wilde thing.
Yes.
Disney song of the day is between 5 and 5:30.
I know. I saw that. 100% incorrect. Can't believe it.
Really? Don't want to see. Where'd it go? .1025 KNIX. It's Tim, Ben, and Brooke, along with Barrel Boy. And I forgot to say hey to some cool people we met at Cody Johnson last night at the Mesa Amphitheater. First of all, to Abby and Lauren, two young ladies who were very, very excited to get their picture made with Barrel Boy. And
So literally, you guys are like the channel I listen to. I love it so much. KNIX, baby!
that's Abby. She's a barista at the Starbucks on North Scottsdale Road, way up north on Scottsdale. Also, Heather and Lindsay, they were sisters. They were there. Lindsay listens all day with her dogs, Margot and Theo. So,
Oh,
woof, woof.
shout out.
And then Kristen was very nice. She came up and said, hey, and actually is a Mesa cop, and she bought me a beer. She loves the show and is a longtime fan.
Oh, well, thank you for what
By
you
the way,
do.
she's an off-duty cop. She wasn't on duty last night.
Just slamming beers.
You have the right to get drunk. No, thank you, all of you, for saying hi. And many of you were at the secret show, too. So it was great.
It's great.
So this sounds like a confession session in the making.
Mm.
Where were you served papers?
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
So Olivia Wilde, who has a couple kids with Jason Sudeikis, your favorite, Ted Lasso.
Yes, yes.
She was on stage because she's been directing some movies at this CinemaCon conference. She gets up and is speaking, and someone hands her an envelope on stage, and she thinks it's like a script or she doesn't know what it is. She opens it, and you can tell her face looks kind of shocked, and she moves on, but it was custody papers.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
people are really hating on Jason Sudeikis, saying, well, that was a loser move to do this in the middle of her
Yeah.
work. But correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he has control over when
Yeah.
they're served.
Yeah.
Right?
No, it's just
No,
a process,
doesn't.
and it goes to a process server. He wakes up and has, half a dozen of these things he's got to go do, which that can't be an easy job either. Like sneaking up on people, and because the point is you have to serve it so you gave it to the right person and that they received it, right?
Right. So, Ben, if you don't
Mhm.
mind us asking, were you served and where?
I was served because, yes, the ball started. We flipped a coin to decide who would serve who, and I lost.
Wow.
Like, okay, I'm going to get served. So I knew it was coming. It happened right outside the elevator. I was going to my car here in the building. See, and I didn't have a problem with that. I guess it would be weird, though, if we were on the radio and somebody broke through the door over here and said, here's your papers while we're live on the radio.
Yeah.
But my question is, so it's like a private investigator, someone's following you around?
Not quite, but they do have to kind of sneak and snoop and find out where you're going to be because they got to hand it to you.
He was
And
very nice.
The point with her is you couldn't get to her otherwise. The only time they could get to her was on stage because otherwise she's got bodyguards and handlers and managers, etc., around, and you could never walk up to her. So
I just think there's got to be a better time.
Right. Who would have thought that on stage in front of a crowd would be the way to get into anybody, you know?
Well, these days I'm sure she was thinking, I think I'm about to get slapped.
You're right.
What did I say?
It's true.
It's Tim Benenbrook, and we've got a Disney song today to play for you. We'll tell you the song and when to listen for it to win your tickets to Disneyland coming up at 8:25.
I love you just the way God made.
All right, everybody. Wait, look at this. This could be a confession session.
Yeah.
My first child, I work at an attorney's office, and they have me serve one of the clients because I heard it. She'd answer the door. Oh. Oh, bummer. That's sneaky. Hey, let's get the pregnant lady. All right, you guys have an awesome weekend. We'll see you back here bright and early on Monday. It'll be May.